was recently asked about my leap motion settings. I no longer am using VSeeFace for my VTubing. Just for the time being, when I stream, I like to have a very clean setup. So I've been using VMagicMirror. But my VSeeFace settings for my leap motion, back in my other video with my comparison between WAIDAYO and iFacialMocap, the settings that I was using are this. So we have here smoothing set around 50%. My scale is around 75. My position is right here in the middle. This is also going to vary depending on your height and where you have your leap motion. And you're going to have to test to make sure that everything looks accurate when you're moving your arms up and down. I have my height at around 14, position forward 36. You want to make sure that when you put your arm forward that it kind of locks when your arm locks into place. Transition time, this is going to make it look a little bit more natural when you raise your hands up and down. So I decided to do 0.61. I thought that was nice. My detection range, this is basically how far your leap motion is going to sense your hands. So I have this on and enabled, and I have it all the way up, so it's incredibly sensitive. My scale is around 0.75. You will see a picture on VSeeFace that'll come around and show you the little item, and you want to kind of make sure that it's the same size on your avatar as it is to you in real life. My rotation is just at 0, 0, 0. My transition time is set to 0.99. My hands down delay at 0.25. The position chest. So for this, you can either do flat on desk or chest. I've tried both. I found chest was a little bit more accurate. I did not have a 3D printed clip holder for my leap motion, so what I ended up doing was buying double-sided sticky Velcro on Amazon. It was, I think, around $4 at most. I think it was more like $2.99, $3.99 for a pack of fabric Velcro. So what that is you I bought a medieval cowl. I know, a medieval cowl, but a medieval cowl was about $10 on Amazon, and I thought, that'll go over my shoulders, and it has a little hoodie, and I can put it on, and it will be where I need it to be, which is right underneath my clavicle or collarbone for my leap motion. So I went ahead and I bought the cowl when it arrived. I, put it on, and I slapped a little sticky piece of Velcro onto the cowl right underneath my collarbone and right above my chest or breasticles. And then I slapped another piece on the back of the leap motion, and I would just use it with Velcro to get it to attach. Otherwise, the program that I'm using right now is VMagicMirror, and I will talk to you a bit about that. So VMagicMirror is I think $10 or $5, I do not recall, program that is available on Booth. I really like it because I feel like the tracking is really smooth. Now, I love VSeeFace, don't get me wrong, but I feel like in comparison to VSeeFace, when it's tracking my upper body with my webcam and my face with my iPhone, that it kind of wasn't as smooth as it is in VMagicMirror. And so for VMagicMirror, I really like it. I do like that you can have like the keyboard here, and you can show it. Let me hide my, just one moment, VSeeFace. Okay, so VMagicMirror is really cool. And why I think it's really cool is because you can track your keyboard and mouse. You don't have to use a leap motion, so you don't have to worry about it. I do like using the leap motion for, I guess, YouTube videos or videos would be nice, and I did originally get it for ASMR as well, but I'll show you a few tricks with VMagicMirror. So I'm using VMagicMirror version 1.61 currently, and you can hide your keyboard, you can show your keyboard, you can adjust the layout and the scale of where your keyboard is and move it up and down. You can type, you can customize your keys and what they look like, which is pretty cool. You can change the color and all sorts of shit, which I really think is nice. So also, let me go ahead and exit out of VSeeFace. You can click on hands down mode, which is really nice because it tracks your body very well, and you can go up and down and kind of like move around, and it's really cool. You can also turn on a gamepad, so if you have a gamepad that you like to use when you game, you can, Winnie game, yes, my brain. Let me go ahead and plug mine in. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't do video editing, so this is just like on the fly stuff. So you plug in your gamepad, and then you can normally grab it if your gamepad decided to detect, but mine did not. So there is that. I give up. But anyway, it's a really cool program. I've used this quite a bit when I'm playing games on my PC, like playing Nier, anything with a controller, because the controller is fully mapped, and it's just really nice. I think that you can customize your controller. I've customized mine. God, I'm rotating now. Horrible. And I mean, I know a lot of VTubers do not like VMagicMirror. I think it's really nice because it's just smooth. It's very smooth. And you have 3 different cameras that you can set. So if you're doing something like, you know, ASMR, for an example, what I think is really cool about this is when you have hands down mode, you lean and it will track your body quite well. So I would highly recommend using both of these programs. And again, a lot of people ask me about my facial tracking. My facial tracking is using an iPhone 11, but any iPhone that's 10 or newer will do. And then you make your blend shapes yourself. There are several ways to do this. There are YouTubers that have done tutorials about this as well. Fofamit, I would highly recommend. And then there is another person, I think Argama Witch actually did a tutorial about how you can use a tool that you can find on Booth to copy blend shapes onto your avatar, so you don't have to do the tedious work like what I did in Unity. But yeah, I hope this is at least of some form of help. If you have any questions that I did not answer, just ask me in the comments down below, and I will try to keep this video updated and up to date. And if I find any new tech, I will do another video, because I get asked about what I use a lot. But yeah, VMagicMirror and VSeeFace. Very cool. So VSeeFace, if you want to have, you know, body tracking using a webcam, you can also get facial tracking in it using WAIDAYO, which I did a video on that, but Fofamit has a much more concise, great video about it. And that's also if you want to use Elite Motion or like motion controllers. So maybe, you know, eventually when I get my full body tracking suit, I will be using VSeeFace again because it's going to look a lot better than Elite Motion. But Elite Motion's really cool. So, I mean, it's a great piece of tech, but I feel like this just looks, for me and my style, very smooth. So I prefer VMagicMirror at the moment. Anyway, I hope that this helps. Thank you.